I think the big thing for us is just continue to get on the same page. We're still in the process of just growing, and so I think the hard part at this point is sometimes you can get to a point and you can get complacent, and then small things start to get in the way. So I think just fighting that, but that's every team in the country. You get to the middle of your season and you figure out how hard it is, and you're trying to figure out where you can take little breaks, and but every team does that. I think the challenge for this team, and then a lot of those teams, that's going to be the difference. The teams that overcome those little challenges, those mental challenges, those standard challenges, those are the teams that are going to move on. And so there's just going to be small things that separate, over the next few weeks. So that's going to be our challenge, and as for us to be aware as a coaching staff, and then make the guys aware of it is, it's a big challenge. It's a big thing, because once they're aware of it, I think they'll start to say, okay, yeah, we need to make sure that all areas are of the standard that we want it from the very beginning. So we'll continue to grow.
Coach, it seems like you guys are starting to find the success offensively. You scored a couple goals against Lubbock Christian. You scored a goal against the nationally ranked Midwestern State Pair, but even going back before that, you guys are scoring a couple goals a game.
Yeah.
It seems like the offense has kind of found their stride a little bit here. Do you think there's anything, specifically keying that success or anything like that? Do you think it's kind of the back line leading to that offense, or what do you think it is specifically that has kind of kicked that offense in gear as of late?
I wouldn't say anything specific. I just think that we have good moments in the game, and this is the challenge for us is, how can we sustain those moments? We have good moments, and when we do have those good moments, they give us fruit. So now is, can we recognize how we are successful? Can we continue to do those things, and instead of maybe doing things differently that didn't lead to those successes? So that is another recognition thing for us, and then leadership on the field as well, just to make sure that everyone knows, like, hey, this is how we're having success. Let's continue to have those successes, and figure out how do we get back to what we were just doing. So yeah, we've had some very good moments. I've been very happy with those moments, but we have also had some moments that weren't our best, and then it goes the other way. So again, can we minimize those and start to maximize the really good ones?
Coach, you got to go on the road to St. Mary's on Wednesday, and then you come back home for a huge weekend here at UT Tyler with Eastern New Mexico coming to town. You talk about got to go on the road, you got to get points on the road. Big game against St. Mary's. You've already seen them this year. You're going to kind of see probably a different version of St. Mary's now than you did just a few weeks ago. What do you need to see on the road Wednesday to get some points, and then come back home to Eastern New Mexico and, obviously get a critical 3 points in LSU play? Yeah,
St. Mary's is a good team. They're an older team as well. They play very consistent. They play very hard, and when you give them a chance, like we talked about earlier, they can execute. So it's just the same for us. We need to play hard. We need to be consistent, and we need to execute. I think that's kind of the formula on the road. Defend well, play really hard, and then take your chances when you get them. So, but we try to do that in every game, and so we'll try again this game.